I have two pairs of headphones here that I have used, and I want to tell you some things that I like about both of them and some things maybe I would change just a little bit. They are both noise canceling, very similar headphones as far as how they feel and sound. These are the JLabs, and I believe this brand is Bimani, perhaps. But yeah, we've had them both a little while now. Like I said, I've used them both. They actually belong to my sons, but they've let me borrow them. So I feel like I can tell you a little bit about them. So let's start with the JLab. I do have some notes off to the side, so if I'm looking over there, that's why. One thing I like about the JLab headphones is that they are really comfortable, whether you're going on a run, a walk, or if you are wearing them for travel long term. Like I could probably nap in a plane on these. The sound is very clear and consistent. I personally prefer earbuds, so I guess that doesn't matter. But I do find that with JLab, my earbuds or the sound is always great quality. As far as battery life, I feel like this has a good battery life. It definitely could go a few full days without charging. My son, who these belong to, charges them occasionally, but not very often at all, and doesn't have an issue. The few times that I've grabbed them to borrow them myself, I haven't noticed any issue with battery life at all. So they charge pretty well, and then once they're charged all the way, they hold a charge pretty great. Another thing is that you can turn the noise canceling on and off. There's a noise canceling button right here. Because they're so padded, it almost feels like they're noise canceling before you even turn that on. But then when you do, you notice an increase in the noise cancellation. So I think that that's really great. Right now at the time of recording this too, I feel like for the price you pay, the value for the item is pretty great with JLab. So some small tweaks or things that I might change about this, maybe you'd call them cons. There's nothing that I really, on the surface dislike about them. The noise canceling is good, but not mind blowing. If you're really, really looking for if noise canceling is your biggest priority, the JLab might not be what you're looking for. But if you're like watching sound quality and that kind of stuff, then again, fine. If you're running on a hot day, these can get a little bit warm. There's no cooling there or anything. Like I said, on a plane long term around my house, these are great. But a hot run, if it's 80 degrees out, you might not love how that feels. But yeah, so those are the couple things that I would change about it. Overall, I think they're a really solid pair of headphones. Now let's talk about this other brand here. So first thing I noticed when I put them on is I actually like the way these ones feel on my head just a little bit more. And then what I noticed about this one is these are really, really great noise canceling quality. So if you're looking for something that has solid noise cancellation, like you are trying to work from home and you have kids running around or something, and you can get by without worrying if you can't hear them, the noise cancellation on this is really, really great. I've even heard reviews of people whose neighbors were jackhammering and they couldn't hear them at all with this. Even when I put these on, same with the JLab, I do notice because of the cushioning it already cuts sound, but then there is a noise cancellation that you can turn on and off with this one as well. Where did the button go on me? It's here somewhere. The noise cancellation there, okay, that you can turn on and off. When you turn it on, it is impressive how much noise it cancels. Honestly, mind-blowing. Very impressed with that. So if you are specifically choosing for noise cancellation, I'd probably choose these. Although, like I said, the JLab are great quality. For other stuff, what else? The battery life of these is also really good. A charge seems to hold for quite a while. I don't have a number feature. I think the battery life on this one feels a little bit better than the JLab even, which is really solid. This has a bass forward sound. So if you really are looking for slightly better sound quality or something that might have more bass, these earbuds might be where it's at for that. And I feel like at least at the time of recording, the price feels appropriate for the quality that you're getting. As far as cons, sorry, literally forgot the word cons. Some people might not like the fact that it has a bass forward sound, so that's just something to be aware of. That could be a pro or a con, honestly. So this one is slightly more bass forward and this one's slightly more balanced as far as sound. It feels a little bit more like a premium product to me than the JLab, but again, the JLab are a great value for the money. So I don't know, I really like it. I've heard that in some more really like high-end brand, the noise cancellation can be even better than this. So if you need a super, super good noise cancellation, like maybe you want to go to even a higher brand than this one. But for what you're paying, I think that the noise cancellation on this is great and this is good. So overall, I don't think that either one of them is a bad fit. I think they're both a very, very solid pair of headphones. They both fold up nice for travel, so love that. Honestly, if you're looking for a more balanced sound and aren't as concerned about noise cancellation, the JLab are probably the right fit. If you like or don't mind slightly more bass heavy, or you're really valuing the noise cancellation part, these Bimani ones might be the best fit. Honestly, neither of these are bad. It really comes down to tuning and polishing and stuff and what you prefer as far as noise cancellation or where your price point is. But I think these are both great pair of headphones and I would rebuy either one of them again.